First of all, thank you for coming. It's a pleasure that you all made time to be here and come to listen to us. So nice to see that. I'm going to start my story by myself, meaning that I've always been fascinated by IT since I was a small kid, starting with bugging around with computers from my dad, taking them apart, putting them back together, breaking them quite often, and later on building websites, building applications together with friends for companies, and evolved further in that direction. Now, after some vibrant student years, I started working in the software and cloud sector. I had the pleasure of working at Team Blue, one of the unicorns of Belgium, and the pleasure of working at Accenture, one of the big four companies within consultancy and technology. But for today, one of the more relevant topics I want to talk about is my experience that we captured from Keyence and tried to implement in the technology part. For the people that don't know Keyence, Keyence is an industrial global automation company focused on the manufacturing part. And what I noticed over there is that within the manufacturing environment, it's quite common to automate as much as possible and not to replace people, but to make it easier for people, or to give better products to our customers, or to get towards operational excellence. And when we were talking together with David, I think already 2 years ago, about starting Cloudsisters, we were thinking, why isn't this common in the business sector? Why aren't we automating as much business processes as possible over there? And we are doing it in the manufacturing part. And that's a bit where I want to start from today. Put it a bit lower. The first thing I want to talk about is how do we go from vision to value? Every company started with a certain vision, with an opportunity, with a momentum, with something that you thought this will deliver value in the future. If you look at it from the perspective of data and AI, we see that a lot of companies are trying to reverse engineer it. They are starting today with using AI without a vision, what they want to do with it. So starting with the value, I'm working backwards towards the vision. That's something that you wouldn't do in a company, starting with a product and afterwards creating a vision around the product part. So, the thing that I want to start with is think beyond technology. The first part, when you want to start your journey, is looking at your business processes, turning your company upside down and seeing where can we create value with the possible technologies. Where can we accelerate? Where can we innovate? And don't start from the technology side, but look at your business side first. If you look at it today, a lot of companies are just peeling away the first layers that are available with data, with AI. So it's still time to start it now. Now, let's say that we have the business part in order. We did the workshops, we have our business process, we have the vision. We can start looking at the tooling then. Well, not right away. The second part that we see is data is a fuel to be able to get somewhere. Data is the center of every application in your company and should be the center of every business decision that you make. Without the data in the right place, you still may have the vision, you won't come anywhere. And you may think, okay, but we already have a data factory, we have a lake, we have a warehouse created. But if we look at that, only 32% of companies are able to realize tangible and measurable value from data, meaning that they are investing huge amounts to get the data together, but they don't get anything out of it. And I think it's common sense in the future, if you don't have your data ready access available, that you will never be able to get value out of it. Now, here comes a bridge where we can move towards AI. If we have our business logic in place, if we know our vision, if we have our data sorted out in the correct format, then we can start looking at the technology part. And technology is the third one I want to talk about, because technology is only an enabler. It's only when we have our business processes, our knowledge, and our data that we will be able to use the technology as an enabler to get value from our data. Now, sorry, can't turn around. If we look at the different parts around technology, you have numerical simulation, artificial intelligence, big data. But the thing is, those are already around for decades. A lot of companies, like other companies like NG Data, who will be talking, they are using it for over more than 10 years. So it's nothing new. And if you look at the infrastructure for all the above, that's also still quite the same. You have private AI companies who are building supercomputers that you can use to run your models on, to run your AI environments on. You have AI cloud that you can build yourself. And in the last years, you have the public cloud, the hyperscalers, who invested a lot in also accommodating the infrastructure to run these AI programs. Now, where is all the fuss about then? Well, specifically about the generative AI. And that's the hype today. It's only one part of all the previous one that you saw. But generative AI is actually the democratization of AI that has happened in the past year. They've made it easily available and accessible for a lot of companies, for a lot of people. And there you have also a journey to follow, but thing is, it's way easier to start using it. You can pick the right FM, that's a foundation model, or LLM, large language model, and you can start using it almost right away. You have infrastructures for the model training, same one as before, nothing new there. But the biggest change is that you have tools to build with, and those are really accommodated by the hyperscalers, like AWS, like Azure. You see some examples like Amazon Bedrock, Azure OpenAI, which we all know from ChatGPT, of course. And then if you even go a step beyond the infrastructure, you have ready-made applications that already leverage these models. For example, Amazon Q, Amazon AI Search, and the reason why there's 25 plus over there is because you already have more than 25 plus applications that are ready to use. The only thing that you need to do as a company is put your data in it, and you can start using it. Now, my main message for today is this is the first step before moving towards AI. You need to have your business logic in place. You need to have the vision. What do we want to achieve? Which processes can we make better? Where can we create business value for our customers, but also value for our people? Think back about the manufacturing part. It's not to replace people that we automate in a manufacturing environment. It's to get the monkey jobs out of there and get the people involved with more pleasant things to work on. And with AI, it's exactly the same. You want to make it better for your people, better for your customers, better for your company. Now, I want to close off with a small part about Cloudsisters. Who are we, Cloudsisters? We are a new company with 25 years of experience. We are co-creating the future together with Gumption and our partners. Gumption is a business group where we have lovely companies like Brightest, Rank One, who are supporting us and are in our ecosystem. And we also work together with AWS, Azure, Lux Provide, Blackbear, and many others. For those who don't know the last ones, for example, Lux Provide, that's a company that has been founded by the Luxembourg government and the European Commission, and they've created a specific supercomputer for AI environments, which is commonly more known as the sovereign cloud, where you are a bit more, let's say, protected to put your data in. You will have less troubles with Lawrence, for example, if you put your data over there. So it's short. Now, to show that we're not only talking about AI, I want to bring something short about the part that David would say, eat your own dog food. We are talking about automating everything, and with our Cloudsisters intelligent platform, we are actually automating our own job. The thing that we're doing there is creating a granny-proof platform where you can develop, deploy, and manage cloud environments with. Actually, what our engineers are doing day in, day out, but then with our knowledge, our best practices, all put in one platform. And then additionally, also implement AI, like the predictive analysis, proactive maintenance, and many others. Besides that, we are also looking at a lot of other industry-specific innovations, but those are mainly meant for really giving you ideas. It's not that those are out of the box available, but to think about your business. What can we do, for example, in healthcare, in industrial manufacturing, in financial services, and many others. So I'm hoping that we were able to inspire you and that you will inspire others also in the future.